there seems to be a consensus growing amongst people who cover the sport that, his time is up. Who are they going to replace him with? Who's going to step in and volunteer? It's going to be the mate of somebody on the board. It's not going to be an outsider. It's not going to be somebody who isn't beholden to one of the factions that's trying desperately to wrestle back control of Irish sport, of Irish football. Good luck getting your money, lads. I don't have a massive. I don't think Jonathan Hill is the Messiah, but I think he's done a reasonable job under difficult circumstances. But he's getting got. Mark my words, he's
not
getting
the Messiah,
got.
but he's been a very naughty boy.
Exactly. That's all it is. It's like a mistake. It's a mistake. But no, he's dead now, and he handled it wrong. He handled it wrong.
You're convinced he's done. The head's
Well,
on a
it's just
roll.
everybody's. All of the papers have had somebody calling for him to go.
How do you think he handled or things last week, and how do you think the FAI handled things last week?
I don't think they handled it great, but I also think that the houses of the Oireachtas are out to get the FAI because the FAI has no support within the houses of the Oireachtas. And I think that it's easy. The 12.5 grand, like the state of football in Ireland, the lack of facilities, the league restarts when Damien Duff is making the point that the facilities are horrific. They're awful. And yet still the league is a success in spite of that. The FAI produced their pathway plans. No questions get asked by the houses of the Oireachtas around this. Instead, they're absolutely obsessed with a HR issue, which is what it is. Many organisations, you can buy and sell holidays if you go over or you go under your... The FAI don't have that in their handbook. And there are other issues with the FAI. I think it's ridiculous that they're not talking to SIP2. I think that's a significant mistake Jonathan Hill has made. I've said that on the show in the past. I think it's a mistake that he didn't come and live in Ireland. There's personal reasons, apparently. Notwithstanding, I still think that's an issue. But you can't get him over this if he's actually doing a reasonable job, which he seems to be doing a reasonable job when it comes to managing the debt, steering them through loads of crises. They don't have a sponsor. Sure, I'm sure he's centrally involved in that. But by all accounts, he put together a great team. Their commercial director, who's leaving now to take another gig, is apparently incredibly good and has been excellent in getting everything else in place. So let's move on. Let's get somebody else in.
Ger,
because of the 12.5 grand.